Here are 5 rookie songwriting mistakes that every songwriter makes and how you can solve them so that you don't get stuck or discouraged. They're normal mistakes or assumptions that every songwriter makes at some point. Hi, I'm Trevor Dimhoff. I transform musicians into songwriters at epicsongwriting.com. Like this video if you learned something and click the links in the description for more songwriting solutions to these problems. 5 rookie songwriting mistakes are imaginary songwriting, waiting for inspiration, songwriting should be easy, instant awesome, and mistake number 5, do-it-yourself songwriting. Now, the details and solutions so you stop making them. Songwriting mistake number 1 is imaginary songwriting. I've got this killer idea for a song. Everyone will love it. It'll be a massive hit. Or, I can almost hear my song. My imagination goes into overdrive. When I sit down to write, everything will fall into place and I'll write the entire song in an hour. Unfortunately, it's easier to imagine a finished song than working through all the details to actually write it. Humans naturally underestimate how long it takes to do things. We've also heard stories of songwriters that wrote a hit song in under an hour. When you start writing, don't get overwhelmed and frustrated when it isn't as fast or as easy as you imagined. Slow down and enjoy your songwriting journey. Even if it takes a while to write that song and it's not as amazing as you first expected. Even experienced songwriters will sometimes take days or weeks or months to get a song to a point where they're satisfied with it, and that's okay. Songwriting mistake number 2, waiting for inspiration. I don't know what to write about. Maybe I'll try songwriting tomorrow. This is sometimes a fear that you'll waste time and get nothing, or you don't try at all. The problem is that inspiration follows action. You can train yourself to find great song ideas when you start writing. If you don't write, you only get random bits and pieces of songs. It takes practice to string together ideas and write a song. If you don't practice, you don't build these skills. Nobody expects a professional athlete to compete without training or practicing their sports skills. Why should music skills be different? Imagine your improvement if you practice guitar or piano every day for a year. Nice, eh? Now, how different would it be if you only practiced when you felt like it? Have you ever been in a bad mood and then played? With the right attitude, you fall into your playing and walk away in a great mood. Songwriting can work for you in the same way. Don't wait for inspiration. Go find it. Songwriting mistake number 3. Songwriting should be easy. Music should feel like play. Songwriting should be play. You shouldn't have to force it, and songwriting should never be a struggle. Sure. Songwriting can be playful, but like anything else that's important, it also takes effort. Generally, the more experience you have, the easier songwriting becomes. But even professional songwriters have struggle days, or songs that are difficult to finish. Songwriting should be fun, but it also has an emotional component, so it's not always predictable. Understand and accept that songwriting takes time, effort, and isn't always simple. To write well and improve, you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone, and that isn't always easy. Mistake number 4, instant awesome. I've written my first song. How do I get a job as a songwriter? It's hard to get a realistic perspective on your own songs. Just because you love it doesn't mean it's a hit quality or that everyone will love it. Every professional songwriter has written songs you'll never hear because those songs weren't very good. Start with writing songs for yourself and enjoying the songwriting process before trying to impress people or change the world with your music. Be patient, that comes later. Songwriting mistake number 5, do-it-yourself songwriting. The DIY songwriting mistake has 2 sides. I can do everything myself, and I can learn everything about songwriting all on my own. I can do everything myself. I can write lyrics, the music, play it, record it, produce it, master it, and publicize it. Digital audio workstations have made home recording accessible. You don't have to record in a professional studio, but most professional singer-songwriters record their albums in professional studios because that's how you get a professional recording. If you DIY, then you have to learn how to record a song and mix a song and master a song and then publicize that song. It takes time to learn all these skills. Then you need time and energy to do everything on your own. It's not better to do everything yourself, but it does take longer. The other side of this mistake is believing I can learn everything all on my own. Watching YouTube videos and reading free internet advice is helpful, but you only learn bits and pieces, not an entire songwriting process. There's an old songwriting expression: you have to write 100 bad songs before you can write a great one. It was true in olden times when you couldn't study songwriting with a teacher, or at a music college or university, or take an online songwriting course. Consider investing in your songwriting by paying for a songwriting course or lessons. There's a link to the songwriting courses I offer in the description. Good songwriting instruction can take months or years off your learning curve. You don't have to struggle to figure out songwriting on your own. Every songwriter has to learn skills to start and then to finish great songs. You can get stuck until you learn how to solve these 5 mistakes that every songwriter has experienced at some point. Imaginary songwriting, waiting for inspiration, believing that songwriting should be easy, instant awesome, and mistake number 5, DIY songwriting. Now you're a step ahead because you're aware of and know how to solve them. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you learned something, and check the video description for links to more songwriting solutions. I'm Trevor Dimoff. I teach songwriting at epicsongwriting.com. There's a playlist over here with more videos for you to watch. After you've binged enough of those, go write something better than you did last time.